Microcourse 5, Unit 1, Innovative Designs of Gender-Sensitive, Climate-Responsive, Sustainable Livelihoods. Welcome. In this video, we're exploring something essential, powerful, and a bit challenging: how communities can adapt, innovate, and thrive in the face of climate change. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a social one. Its impacts hit closer to home than ever, especially for communities that rely on natural resources for their livelihoods. Rising sea levels, unpredictable rainfall, droughts, and erratic temperatures. These changes don't just alter our landscapes, they alter our way of life. So how do we adapt? How do we ensure that the solutions we create are sustainable, climate responsive, and gender sensitive? In this video, we'll dig into innovative approaches and explore how communities can embrace change while building resilience. But ask yourself this: what does innovation mean in your context, and how can it shape a sustainable livelihood for you and your community? Climate change impacts us all, urban and rural alike. But for those communities deeply tied to the land and natural resources, it's particularly challenging. Think about it. Unpredictable seasons mean crop losses, rising sea temperatures affect fish populations, and saltwater intrusion destroys soil fertility. Innovating in response to climate change means changing how we work, how we grow, and how we live. It's about developing new ways of farming, conserving water, using local resources, and yes, sometimes it's about completely rethinking livelihoods. What if you could redesign one small part of your work to make it more resilient? What change would make the biggest difference for you and those around you? Let's talk about innovation. Here, innovation isn't just about technology. It's about reimagining what we already know, making small adjustments to existing practices, and finding creative ways to protect livelihoods while adapting to climate change. Innovation might mean a new crop, a different harvesting technique, or a method that turns a local challenge into a solution. Imagine transforming the everyday into something resilient. For example, in Bangladesh, farmers in waterlogged areas have turned to duck farming, an innovative twist that makes the most of their environment. So, take a moment to think. What's an untapped resource or local material in your area that could be used in a new, climate-friendly way? Let's take a case from Maharashtra, India, a drought-prone region where erratic rainfall and low soil fertility have forced farmers to reconsider traditional practices. Supported by local grassroots organizations, farmers here adopted innovative practices like watershed management, drip irrigation, and drought-resistant crops. And here's something remarkable. Instead of just surviving the droughts, these innovations led to renewed groundwater levels, recharged wells, and eventually, the return of thriving farms. Innovation can also mean making small tweaks with big impacts. One farmer used clay pots as water diffusers in his pomegranate fields, optimizing scarce water to ensure just the right amount reached each plant. Innovation here isn't just about technology. It's about seeing opportunities to adapt, improve, and build resilience with the resources you have. So ask yourself, what small adjustments could transform your work's resilience to climate shocks? Let's travel to the coastal villages of Sundarban, India, where rising sea levels and saline soil are constant challenges. Here, climate smart agriculture isn't just a strategy, it's a lifeline. Farmers in this area have started using saline tolerant crops, locally made organic pesticides, and weather forecasting to prepare for extreme conditions. But the innovations didn't stop with their crops. They changed the planting times, adjusted to nature's rhythms, and improved their chances of a successful harvest. What makes this truly innovative is the focus on local needs and accessible solutions. These farmers face ongoing challenges like limited funds and a lack of knowledge sharing networks. But their response? Learning, adapting, and collaborating. How could adapting local planting or harvesting methods in your community reduce climate risk? Could collaboration be a resource you haven't tapped into fully? At the heart of every sustainable livelihood lies a solid business model, a model that's just not about profit, but about value to people, the environment, and future generations. Consider this. What if your business was centered on the idea of value creation rather than simply revenue generation? Gender-sensitive, climate-responsive enterprises need to look at every detail: the materials they use, the processes they follow, and the impact of their work. Think about your products or services. How could they add value in a way that's both environmentally and socially sustainable? Businesses like Solar Sister are setting a new standard by training women to distribute solar products, bringing clean energy to last-mile communities, and empowering women as entrepreneurs. It's a ripple effect of innovation and impact. So here's the challenge. What can you create, adapt, or innovate to ensure your community's livelihoods are not only sustainable but resilient? From household level changes to community-wide initiatives, every effort matters. In this course, you'll learn how to assess your local resources, design climate-responsive enterprises, and make sustainable choices that strengthen local communities and benefit future generations. Innovation isn't just for corporations or scientists. It's for every community, every family, and every individual ready to turn climate challenges into sustainable opportunities. Ready to make that difference? Let's get started. The future of resilient, sustainable livelihoods begins with you. Join us in creating a sustainable, climate-resilient future. This publication was made possible through the funding provided by Global Affairs Canada under the Empowering Women and Girls project. The Commonwealth of Learning wishes to thank the contributors to this video: Contal D, Sunday Hits, Francis Ferreira, Cyrus Kithuva, and Collins Omondi.